Oh my word, I don't know what happened with those last videos, but we've got tons of subscribers, so I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. You inspire me to keep creating more, and I really do appreciate it, so thank you very, very much. If you are new here, please consider hitting that like, that subscribe button, maybe even the little notification bell thing if you want to get involved. Soon we're going to be having like a Discord channel up, so if you want to get involved with some juicy memes, posting, get to know each other, it's going to be there soon, so bear with me guys. Artist decides to post free wallpaper for their followers. Apparently they aren't supposed to include their logo. Can you please remove the text? I don't want an ad in my wallpaper, you know. Why should they remove their name from their own art? Because it's a wallpaper, not a regular post. So it's still their artwork. And it's still a wallpaper that should be with no ad in it. God, so you can't even claim your own artwork these days. Aunt demands to use my camera for her daughter's bridal shower. So here's a fun one. The backstory. In real life, I'm a professional photographer. I've even had an image on the front page of Reddit. My aunt has a great paying job, but feels like the family should provide everything for free for her, and she's always been a bit selfish. Her first daughter got married and wanted me to be the photographer for free. I told her no, as I don't do weddings, and I gave her some names of great wedding photographers in the area. This caused a major headache for my mother, and my aunt tried to force her to make me do it. Anyways, so last week I get a call from my aunt. I decide to answer it, but I know 100% that she's going to want something, and she never calls me for anything. Then I thought, yikes, maybe someone died in the family, so I'll answer it. She is super nice and asks me how everything is doing, tells me how great my pictures looked online, and asked if I heard her daughter number 2 is getting married. At that point I think, shit, she's going to start up on the whole be a photographer for the wedding crap again. Then she tells me how she knows I don't do weddings, and since I'm family she isn't going to ask me to take the engagement photos. I do take engagement photos by the way. So she just needs one of my camera lenses so she can take great pictures. She said her pictures aren't coming out like she sees people posting online, so she wants my camera so they will. I said I'm sorry, but I use my cameras and I don't feel comfortable loaning out my equipment like that. Not to mention how to fully run it. Pictures you see online taken by professionals isn't something you get instantly with a nice camera. At that point, you can feel the tension and how pissed she is. She states that the kind of huffy voice and goes on with how ungrateful not to share our talents with our family members. That family is the most important thing. I said I just can't. I said I can suggest some great photographers in the area, or I'd be willing to do it if she'd cover the gas and a little bit of editing time. All I get then is big silence. Then I realise, as I was trying to offer to do the pictures for next to nothing, she had hung up on me. About an hour later my mother calls me, and I already knew what it was about. She just stated that my aunt was pretty upset and that I'll likely not be invited to the wedding. I told my mum that's probably a blessing in disguise. I wish my mother wouldn't humour her, as I feel like it's enabling, but it's a family. And what are you going to do? Exactly, what are you going to do? I work with a photographer and he says like, he gets invited to so many weddings, and like they just send him a nice invite. Yeah, why don't you come to my wedding? And then when he does turn up, they say, "Have you brought your camera with you?" What the hell? You just sort of like turn around and leave then because you know you're being used. So this was obviously a review of some pizza company. Company pizza is very inconsiderate. We are snowed in and cannot get out of our driveway at all. We haven't eaten all day and just wanted to order a pizza so we could eat. There isn't anything good here because we normally just go out to eat. Our total was $12.12, but our subtotal wasn't enough. It wouldn't let us order. I called them and told them our situation, and they told us that if we didn't buy more food from them, they wouldn't deliver to us, and that they couldn't help us. But it's okay. We called Papa John's and told them our situation. They delivered to us and even brought us a free 2 litre because we couldn't get out to buy anything. So nice. Great customer service. Highly recommend Papa John's. I'm sorry about your situation, but we have a $10 minimum before tax. We can't send drivers out all over town in bad weather for orders less than that. God, the whole thing is sort of trash anyway. I mean, you got to feel sorry for pizza guys, like in the snow. They must get like calls all the time, and who wants to drive around in goddamn snow to deliver shitty pizzas for probably the wage they're on, which is next to nothing, I bet. Jesus. Sprint 16GB iPhone 4S. Is this still available? Yep. Do you do delivery? Depends on location. The location is... Can you do it? Between toll and gas, it cost me $25. I'll be in Manhattan all Monday if you want to meet up. But delivering from the Bronx to Brooklyn for $25 isn't worth it for me. It actually is, because you're getting the $25 back from me if you think about it. So I'll get $0 in the end. No, when you're paying $25 of toll, you're getting $25 back because I'm going to pay you for the phone. Are you going to pay an extra $25 for me to deliver the phone? I can find somebody else. It's fine. If I pay $25 for the phone, then I bring it to you. I'll have paid $25 for the gas and toll and come out with $0. This is obviously someone just trying their luck. Anyone willing to drive my mum and I to get a vape for a little gas money? Still need a ride or nah? Yes! But Driven is on its way. But my mum and I want to go to Delta Bingo later and it starts at 6:45. Could you drive us there and then take us home when it's over? No reply. Thank you for ignoring me for a week and leaving us stranded. We've been stuck here waiting for you to show up for a week. A lady finally let me charge my phone so I could comment and ask him where you are. Gave a kid another Gelato after he dropped his. Man then demands his order to be free as well. One summer I worked in a pop-up coffee and gelato shop. A boy around 8 years old, after paying for his gelato, dropped it, so I offered him a free one. That unknown to the kid I paid for, as my boss was a bit of a jerk. Little guy's face went from almost tears to pure joy. So a guy that saw this came up and ordered 4 coffees which I made, then informed him it would come to a total of $18. He then told me if I was going to offer someone else a free order, I should do it for other people too. And since I didn't want a gelato, a coffee would just have to do. At first I laughed. I thought he was joking, but nope, he was dead serious and now angry. I explained that the coffees were more expensive and the gelato was out of my pocket anyway. The man still demanded something for free. So I told him the only thing I could give him for free was a cup of iced water with a purchase. He called me a bitch and left. Pretty sure he had never intended to buy something in the first place anyway. Yeah, your boss sounds like an arsehole there. Wanted, student photographer. I'm getting married on the 27th of April and I'm looking for a student photographer wanting to get some experience or to build their profile. Please note, this is a volunteering role. The bonus: you'll get the opportunity to build a pretty cool portfolio. The venue is at the Sign of Takahi, and the theme of the wedding is medieval, Game of Thrones. If you're keen, flick me a message. I mean, it does sound pretty cool that you're going to get to see like a Game of Thrones wedding. I'd love to see that. But working for free while doing it? I don't think so. Hello, you do logos, right? Yes, I do. One logo is $15. Wow, that's very expensive. Well, what would you like? 25 cents. Sure. Really? What kind of logo would you like? Well, write ABC and then put a TM and put some outline. Sure, give me a minute. Done. Here's your image. Thanks. Wait, that's very lame. Well, yeah, I'm giving you what you're going to pay for. I'm blocking you. You know, you got to be highly suspicious, you know, from the first line when he doesn't even spell hello and write correctly. And then when he says 25 cents, expected like a logo for 25 cents. Jeez. But this guy's very witty with his reply. He obviously gave him a very shit design in return. I like it. I like the guy's style. I would like to use one of your images. Hi Jen. I would still like to pay to use a picture of the cat with a white moon above its head. I've attached the picture in previous emails and again in this email. If you do not respond again, I will assume that you don't care enough to get paid and will consider it permission to use this particular piece of art indefinitely. Honestly, I'm having doubt that you actually own this piece of art right now. Not sure why you wouldn't want to get paid. Please respond. I will gladly pay you a small fee to use the art indefinitely. Otherwise I will use it anyway. Considering you haven't responded to many emails, I will start using the aforementioned piece of art immediately. Please provide proof that you own this particular piece of art. Thank you. Yep, so no permission is permission nowadays for using art. I'm sure that will stand up in court. So many questions for this one. My daughter has lost most of her clothes, so I'm now looking for a bundle of brand clothes. Gently used. Thanks. Where's their clothes gone? Where the hell did she lose all of her clothes? Once again, I would just like to thank you all for being here today. It means the world. Even to get like 5 views on a video is absolutely insane. But you guys recently have actually blown me away. Thank you very, very much, guys. If you are new here, once again, please click that like, that subscribe button, maybe even the notification bell. Thank you very much, guys. Take care now. Goodbye.